So, welcome everyone on my channel. I am Spirit Ran, the Master of Vibe. Today I bring you, hopefully just an hour of me doing Spear Lann before I go to bed and get up for work. I'm not particularly in a good mood, but I will cool down hopefully by tonight or tomorrow. It takes a lot to piss me off, and for some reason today my anger is usually justified unless I'm on my unusual cycle. I'm not on my cycle anymore for another 23 days, I guess. So aside from that is loud. Ooh. So aside from my current mood, I've always liked Spear Lann because he's fast. But Lann's design is generally with speed and crit. So he suffers a lot without having decent crit. So a few days ago, there was a conversation about how certain classes are designed to have crit built rather than add damage built. Like, you would think certain scrolls that give that is loud. You would think certain scrolls appear to match a certain character's criteria, but not all of them are particularly designed to have that calculation for certain classes. But Lann specifically is being designed to have the most power. He can't have none of it. He has to have it, you know what I mean? Like, he has to have that built because he's designed to slaughter more than other classes. Now, most classes do require crit, a least amount of crit, but they also have a balance in between having how much crit you're supposed to have versus an extensive amount of crit that's already made with the class, because Lann can produce 20% of it during combat, during raids, during solo runs. So he's used to that type of crit, and sometimes a little bit too much crit for other classes might be lethal. It could mess them up in a certain way. No, normally that's not how one would think that crit is not supposed to do that, but for one of the scrolls does this, like, amplify 20% more damage and crit. So one has to really think about how much crit you would have to add into one character and then another character that actually is built for that amount of power versus a character that's not particularly designed in that aspect. Maybe I'm wrong. This is just from my perspective on this type of argument. But specifically, for what I've already known, is that Lann is a crit-based and speed-built class. And he is not very easy because he's an offense character. So an offense character that can produce that amount of power, that doesn't need counter or block, really says a lot about his class. You know what I mean? Like, he's supposed to take all the punches. He's supposed to strike as hard as he can, whether he's using swords or spears. So that's why, cause right here he where's this one? Slashing high. 750, slashing high. Oh, takes damage down. Ah. He can, yeah, because he consumes an amount of HP so that he can put more power in. And then his Berserker Spirit. Self and allies. Yeah, this is his buff for other players. And where is the... His Fury is what it's called. His Fury. Where is his Fury? Lightning Fury, there you go. Last time, 17 seconds. Reuse. Little smash button. Lightning Fury can be quickly activated with the tap button and SP. Fury can be reduced. There's damage, okay. Critical break. You gotta see a special, I would say special, no, not special needs. What is this? Special requirements. What am I doing again? Paradise Cross. Oh, we're gonna do this thing again. Great. That didn't take long. This thing. 15% of crit. Alright, now I'm just wearing regular Orna.
much.
You know,
Goddess of life.
I notice things quickly about when people are trying to get a reaction out of me, and I already see it. But you know what? I don't announce when I'm going to live stream. I do it randomly so that I can catch people unexpectedly. So, also because I don't have all the time in the world to live stream it too, so I just do it now. So,
If you, even if we must battle, this, does that answer you understand? So that in a new, more vibrant world. If you, even if we must battle, this, so come.
people wonder why I'm so cold, and then probably why I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole to people that have no respect for me, but yet expect me to respect them. I hate shallow ignorance. Just hate it. I pretend like I can care about it, but I really don't, because I despise it. And people don't, you know, some people kind of just live in that fantasy where more numbers that they have, the better they're off. And I'm like, that's not how, you know, you value friendships. But I'd rather be tough and crush people's hearts because I've had mine be crushed already. So this, okay, so it's prompting us to do head to the compress the main topic has been completed. Okay, so I could do redeemers because they're being reduced to nothing soon anyways. I don't know why it doesn't have the path here. Did you know orange juice and watermelon reduce stress? So I did do Lann on one of my first live streams. Well, mostly ranting at the community. But this one will just be special. I really like his origin armor. And yeah, I am much more of a silver blade type. Also, I really like the swords. I mean the spears. I need to try to put a waking stone in here because one of them is not. This one. Finally. This is for. Well, for now, this will be a later thing. Oh, this is the pre-arc where Lila was corrupted, and he sends out his pet to kill you. Alright, wait, I gotta fight him again? I gotta fight him again. Oh yeah, cause I picked one. Skip certain regions, so I go straight to the boss. Is it me, but off question, who likes orange juice with the pulp? I do. I don't know why. I just like it. That wasn't hard, but still, it wasn't much of a challenge. I want a challenge. I wouldn't call myself a masochist. I just more of a actual person that really likes to fight. How do I do the spin the wind thing again? There, I did it. I will legit take this to work. Everybody stares at me. Why do you have that? Because I'm thirsty.
So?
I know, right? So? What do I do again? Oh my god. Why do I keep doing this? Wait, do I have some gold? Damn. Can I just get this too? I don't have enough gold. But I don't need it. Rinse and repeat the story. Sage becomes an ally. Prompting surprise from her in turn. I beg your forgiveness. I am so thankful to hear you say that. Just... Like, you would think Royden is an asshole, because he talks, like, strict and straightforward, but in reality he's not. He's just following his protocol of leadership. But sometimes when we're leading a lot, we're not thinking of, like, we're not thinking about your feelings. We're thinking about this this. So it's like... But I always get backlash every time I say like factual things in my own environment. People think I'm pissed off, and I'm like, I am getting to the point of being pissed off, but like, if I point out the flaws and the fact checks of somebody, and you don't like it, that's because they never done anything good towards me, and they did mostly good towards you. So I wouldn't want to bring up someone in a conversation that doesn't even value me as a friend, doesn't really talk to me, only when it's convenient to them, but yet they go around talking to others. So to me, I'm like, okay, so this person is selective on talking to me, only when it benefits them to some degree, or they just don't value me at all. Not just for my leadership, they don't value me as a person, so what's the point of me, you know, bringing up them in a conversation? It's like, okay, you're there. I watch it and you're there, but I really shouldn't, because it's no point, right? So sometimes I just gonna be like, you know what, let me take it as a grain of salt. This guy is lost, doesn't know what they're doing. I gotta just, you know, keep my peace. Or after complete, head to Topaz Hall. Okay, let's. But yeah, I guess we'll beat up what's his face? Something different. I want to do Spearhead, but I know some people don't like Spearhead. I guess I'll do Clan of Darkness. I should have listened to my admin. My admin was the first one that told me, hey, careful with that one. I'm like, but you don't know them like I know them, and maybe they changed. This is why I have people that can see shit. If I am wrong, and then I learn I'm wrong, I'm like, oh shit, my admin was trying to protect me. So this is why I have people that if I'm too confident on seeing good in people, that's why I got backup. That's why I got a team that said no. I'm like, alright, I have listened. I gotta be thankful. Thank you for pointing out that this person that I once thought is not who they really are. Even though we all want to think everybody knows. Speaking of Two-Faces, I have to deal with one at work. Now that I'm going to work in a couple hours. No. What time is it? In 9 hours. Yeah. Well, I don't really see her until Thursday. Here's how really I pick up on fake people. First, they claim to be nice. They claim that they're gonna come promise you and say a lot of stuff, and then they stop talking to you. And only when you talk to them, is when they start, you know, saying whatever they want to you, and then they ignore you. Because here's how, you know, how I started. I work at the receiving end. What is a receiving end? Receiving end is where you work to take care of packages that come in and out of the building or condominium of a building, and your job is to mark packages and put them in the system, put them in the computer, and mark them with marker and put them away. And then you do this continuously throughout the hour. And then it's 10 hours. So usually my time frame is that I'm used to when 10 a.m. comes like the smallest mail, and then like Fed Express, and there's two of them. There's FedEx regular and then FedEx Express, which is supposed to be FedEx comes faster. Sometimes it doesn't. Just less charge if you're buying packages for a lot of money, and you're paying extra more to get it there on time. And sometimes it doesn't get there on time, and you got to get used to that. You got to get used to the fact that that's just how it's always going to be. And so so I'm used to the routine there. So where am I going? Okay, so I worked there for 9 months before I got laid out by a terrible manager. So I have experienced that for 9 months. I've like done my, like I connected to residents, I connected to the people, I understand the real estate value of the property itself. Like I know all the things that people don't really care to know, but you have to know if you want your job to be secure and reasonable to keep working there. You have to understand why certain things are happening in order for you to make sense why you're working in the first place. That's how I do it. So before I got laid out, there was somebody, college student, and not that I'm trying to speak ill of college students. I was a college student too, but every time it's a college student and they're doing nursing, they don't have the best intentions when it comes to work, and they don't understand the first thing about private corporations. And even though you tell them what it is, they are like, no, I'm gonna be a nurse and I'm gonna have more money than you. And I'm like, nursing takes 10 years, right? It takes 10 years. Nursing takes how many years? Nursing school takes for 1 to 4 years to become a registered nurse. Advanced practice roles take 6 to more years. Yeah, roughly around there, because it's a degree that kill people and whatnot. So, what am I trying to talk about? Okay, so the first girl that worked with me, despite she was like, you know, different from me, religious, kind of not open-minded. I mean, a lot of girls these days are kind of soft, sensitive, emotional. It's like I'm the guy in the suit that tells them how it is, and they don't like it. I'm like, well, because I did my crying and whining in the past. I did it all, and then I decided to be tougher than that. And I said, well, what makes me feel much more better? Being fake to other people, having approval, or me giving myself my own approval, and learn how the real world works, and then stick to that. That's what I did. Oh, that's why this stupid thing won't... So, what do you mean chest is full? What? My part. Oh, so now we're gonna face. What's this face? Okay, so I need a repair before it kills me. So the last girl, every time she worked during the weekend, she would let me know, this is what you need to do. And then I do the same thing. This is what you need to do. Every time we will have work, we will always remind each other through text. This is what needs to happen. This is what needs to do. So I would sometimes get close and attached to certain friendship that starts aligning as co-workers because I want to gain trust. I want to trust you. I want to trust that I can rely on you doing something as, you know, this type of job. And so that's kind of the same concept I am with certain people and, you know, in the guild in general, and friendships in general. But when you're working with somebody, you want to make sure you're constantly doing things together that you don't mess up the workplace in general. So now that she's no longer there, and then I'm back on the workforce, now I have to deal with somebody that has no idea what it really is to work together. Instead, she's trying to make it seem like, what's that thing called? Where is Royal Town Castle? Yep, we're gonna face this solo. Yep. Best way to train, best way to learn. So this coworker, she like starts being nice in the conversation, calls me and says that she doesn't want any problems with me, wants the peace, and I'm like, okay, you're being professional. Let's see if that is exactly what you mean. First week goes nicely, and then second week, no talking. Nothing. Nada. Third week, not even. And then it goes on for weeks. So then I complain to my boss that she says one thing, does another thing. Thinks I don't see her. In the system of the workplace, I recognize errors immediately. But I tell myself this time, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna swallow my pride and fix the problem. Why? Because she's been influenced by the old boss, the same boss that fired me, the same boss that I taught him how to use the computer. And so she's led to believe that she's the entitled one, that she deserves the autonomy of the whole building, even though she's been there for what, like 2 months? So, just recently, so there are times that people make mistakes. It's just normal. You make a mistake, you put the wrong number on the box. Instead of the resident's number, it's someone else's number, and it blows up. I'm used to making mistakes and correcting them and admitting that it's my fault, and I'll do better next time. Because you're dealing with residents, you're not dealing with like retail people. So what happens is that 2 days ago, she sends me a message that I made an error. And I'm like, okay, I don't care if I made an error. But she writes a whole paragraph stating that if I don't do the right thing, she gets blamed for it. Miss Entitled Princess thing, she's the Queen of England. So I call my boss, and my boss doesn't understand why I'm angry. And I'm like, it's not about her solving the problem. The problem is her attitude and the way she writes to me. And I told him to tell her, stop writing me. Because I will get mean, I will be ruthless, and it won't be nice. She's made many mistakes. And I've had nothing but residents complain to me that she's a problem. She doesn't understand the system like I do. So I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Why am I keeping my mouth shut? Because I don't have the energy to deal with it. If you don't care about me, I'm not gonna care about you. I'm just doing the same energy right back at you. You don't like it? Oh well. Find a different job that enables you to do the same shit you do. But with me, you're not gonna win. And it's not that because I gain a lot of reputation. No, I have integrity and honesty in my heart, but I'm done trying to play nice with people that don't even deserve it. Whoa. I like how Ramel screams. It's so funny. Boy suffers so much stamina. Guess I'll do a transformation because he's not wearing the strong armor. Whatever. Shit. You got me. I'm not good at Lann. I just saw your message. I feel like I'm not pressing the tab button. I didn't assign it to the right button. God damn it. He's on dancing. Jesus. I'm going so fast. keep getting steel. Spin like a roly-poly. I guess I'll start doing my live streams at night. You guys come out more at night. I get mostly the girls in the afternoon today. Mostly because there was trolls. Whenever I pick Silas. Guess I'll start picking on the other characters before I reach Silas again. I have another Silas, but I'm probably just gonna give him proper summary. Just to have one prep besides my main. It wouldn't be fair to those that are starting out Silas. So that's why I prepped one with like red dye color. Since Lann has like 2 weapons, I guess I can do him twin swords later, maybe. You have the pocket healer. What? Healer Eevee with you? Oh. I didn't know she could heal. I didn't know what's her name of Epona could heal, but now you tell me. There are 4 people watching me. One of them is probably someone that doesn't like me. And they're like, how dare you play Lann? I'm like, I like him too. I like all characters. But if I'm being really, really honest, I like the guys better. Because they're rare. They're barely shown off. But as soon as one is shown off, a lot of people come after the game, more than the girls. It's not usually the same population of audience. Oh. Let me check her stuff then. Wow, there's 7 people. God damn it. Some of them came to roast me. That's it. They all came to roast me. They're like, you can't place Lann. You're this, you're that. You just got here, guys. You just fucking got here. You didn't even see the whole thing anyway, so. Let me see if she heals. Not telling me if she does. What do you do? Which character do you least don't enjoy playing that much? You mean like male characters or female characters? Did he max her? I think, when I do come back to them, I every character. Well, ever since I started to put in the tab on my keyboard, I can understand why certain people like some characters. Like, I appreciate all of them. The ones I haven't really touched as much is Herc, in Teed mode, and then Grimden. Karok I haven't practiced enough. I've left him kind of and like really the least one I would say is Kai. But a lot of players have been like, I'm speaking from my experiences, and I remember my experiences. I remember what people said to me, and I keep it memorized in my head. And it could be a lot of people have told me that I cannot play Kai in keyboard mode, and I'm hoping to prove them wrong. I would say the least character I don't really like, I guess it would be like, I like Letty. I like Letty, but she's simple, if I'm being honest. I don't have I wouldn't say I don't have a complete dislike of all the characters, or the least character. Like, I appreciate all of them. I can't say that I don't like them. I just, how do I say it? Let's say I keep playing Lann for a couple days. I get bored. I come back to Silas. Let's say I try again with a different character, and I tell myself mentally I'm going to abandon Silas for another character. That never happens. I always come back to Silas. I try, and I don't like this character. I like that, because most of the characters are HP based. They are using HP most of the time, and having a character that doesn't rely on HP and it can heal itself is more profound to me than any other class, I would say. Letty is the one with the cannon. Letty is the cannon one. Letty's cannon, this one, right here. Right here. Belle is the one with the axe. This one, the little one. I think, yeah, let me re-answer that question. The least character I like, yeah, it would probably Kai. Because Kai is, I'm pretty sure when I play him a little more on keyboard mode, I understand why people play him. Because he's long range. But he's in one place. He's not as exciting, I guess, to me. But I have respect for those that play Kai and bow, because it's harder. And a little bit difficult to take advantage unless you're playing with a mouse. Yes, Silas can heal himself. Silas can produce 6,000 HP with 2 types of healing buffs. The Soul Drain buff, which gives him 4,000, if for his from himself and for 4 other players for like 5 seconds if he can manage to land that buff right near the boss where other players are, or he can choose, which I tend to do sometimes. If a player is knocked out and then there's like one person away from the boss and then they're resing them, I immediately go to that player and drop the soul drain on them so that they have 23 or 20 seconds to run to the boss and heal rapidly faster, which is the point of a healer in Silas. And then his shield is a deflect shield for a couple seconds, and it also restores if you stand still for a few seconds with 2,100 HP for the time being of the shield. And yeah, Silas and Evie are the only ones that can heal each other, which is sad. Why is it sad? Because that's how they made them. So being support is highly valuable to me than characters that are like mentally as a player. You have to, once you love a character, now you have to really go into the challenge. But well, I'm not sure how you play Kai without a mouse, because I play everything with keyboard mode. It doesn't. I've always played keyboard mode with all the class that I've been playing until now. All of them I've done with keyboard mode on the channels. So it's a matter of me getting more exposed with Kai and practicing Kai, and then if I truly like him, then I like him. I'm not trying to push him into the corner and say I don't like him for this amount of reason and that's why I don't want to play him. Like I said, I am a person that appreciates all the classes. If I haven't touched a class, I'm not going to assume why I don't like that class. I simply haven't been able to touch that class. But if I'm just giving like a prejudgment opinion, yeah, Kai would be the I guess it would be the initiative, or basically a player, not a player, but a class that kind of bores me with repetitive actions. With Silas, he has versatile combos, and I discovered with Silas that he can do Spirit Rend. And Spirit Rend is right after like you play with him for a long time that you discover that the other combo that he does can be trained, like going through like trying to do close range, and then that's basically almost like the journey if you've discovered something from a certain class, you know what I mean? And then you train it because you want to see how far the character can go. So not a lot of characters have that, and that's why I kind of come back to Silas, because he has that. Some classes probably do have that. I don't know which one, but they have probably one of them, so. Silas is mid-range and also can be long-range, but mostly in the middle, by the way, so. That would be my, because maybe one day I would try Silas. You may. You can. I like offense characters. I will be really honest. I like offense characters. I find enjoyment in practicing offense characters more than characters that are built for block and defend or offense. No, built to block. So when you do it repetitively, you get comfortable mentally as a player that your block is always going to defend you. And so you get into that, I guess, easy mode. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to call it easy. It's more like you're used to that way, So you're gonna be that way, if that makes sense. Like KO is a counter class, mostly counter. Yeah, he's mostly counter. Now that I remember, he's mostly counter because he kind of doesn't have a block. He's in between that, but he has he's kind of in the same. He's like more counter than block based, counter based class. He's also pretty fun to play with, but not something I would pursue as like for a long time, because all of them really just require practice of not consuming a lot of HP, which is the benefit of being a support. A support is supposed to support the one that's throwing a lot of power into the boss, while you are also supporting your health, which is, you know, a lot of people will pick on Silas for not being strong enough, but they don't realize he can't heal. When I'm calling easy mode sets, it requires perfect timings. Counters. Yes, exactly. Yes, you get it. It takes time and practice. But you know, like you know what I mean. Like sometimes when you play a long time, you mentally, when you switch to a different character that can heal, your mind is like, I can heal myself? I'm not used to this mentality. I'm like, well, if you're going to play a class that doesn't heal and it has HP to consume in party, that means you got to really watch out how you fight. Because if you don't fight right and you die, what's really backing you up isn't your stats. What's really backing you up is you. So I think sometimes players don't realize that. And so they forget to appreciate certain classes. They're mostly looking for the ones that are powerful enough to land crit damage, to land balance range as fast as possible, and they don't realize that you must carry, not the stats. The stats are not going to carry you as much. You know, that's why we play the class we play. That's why I like Vindictus, is that it gives you the options to play all these characters, and not all of these characters are easy to master. That would be my current statement on that. Because when I was fighting with Lann had to consume a bit of HP to get more power or to get more stamina. So at first you would think he would need the artifact Fang, but actually when you train him enough, you actually need the other one. HP, not HP, what HP? My brain is fried. You need speed, but I've seen other players be more comfortable with Goddess Statue, which is fine, I guess. I have my own opinions on what artifact, but I definitely know that Spirit Land needs speed. But that's if you know what you're doing with him. If that makes sense. So, I guess I would probably say I'm not really much of a fan of Lann, but only because I haven't really tried him enough. And so I kind of, when you play, for a while, some players that are very negative mindseted, they tend to feed the abstract of how a character acts or behaves, so it kind of makes you want to not touch that class. I felt that way before too. I felt that way, like I didn't want to touch Fiona because of an old friend hurt me, and I was like, just let it go, it's just a class. So, but no, I definitely enjoy all classes. I did at one point didn't really like Sonya. She's okay. I did do her. I get why people like her. She just doesn't click for me. She's too repetitive. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, kind of repetitive. Thought Lann was supposed to focus on crit chance, so it proceeds to gliding first. I think that's with when it's yeah, so I heard that with Lann, if you switch to swords, your main assessment would be more with crit base than it is with spears. With spears, it would be more attack speed, because he would still have the buff to do crit rate anyway, so it's like... But, because he has to hit harder. Because he's built that way. He's built that way. Yeah. And then they make fun of Spear Lann because he can't handle. But I'm like, yeah, right. I've seen other great Spear Lands all over the place. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, appreciate that the class still exists. How dare you disrespect Billy, the one who gave him his voice. Speaking of his voice. Oh man. What? Oh shit, the export member messaging, but I'm dropping off. What? I don't know this. Okay, so I gotta go to bed. I got work, but I'm gonna do this last emote.
With my enemies, I'm always critical.
You just read my mind. I should have been playing Lann this entire time.
With my enemies, I'm always critical.
I'm always critical.
Got an itch? I'll scratch it with these.
He wants to scratch you with a big knife.
I will make my mark as a knight.
Oh! You're a knight? Well, that's new to learn. I didn't know that.
Whoever sold you your gear ripped you off.
Dang! He speaks from the whole market.
Whoever sold you your gear ripped you off.
People get ripped off, that's true.
If you want to impress me, fight!
This man is a true leader, see? I did the same thing, fight!
If you want to impress me, fight!
Fight! Show me! Show me! Stop talking about it! Do it!
I make every cut count.
Should have been a...
I'm lucky I don't get dizzy.
You don't? Oh! They just made that joke on purpose on the spin thing.
I got a good feeling.
Happy Lann is a good Lann.
I got a good feeling. Spin to win!
Everybody made fun of him for doing that. I'm like, you guys are bullies. Like, stop.
Spin to win!
I want to go to the casino now.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yes. Take advice from Billy. He died from lung cancer. You guys are... Go play Fortnite.
I'm a lot stronger than I look.
I believe in you. I've always believed in you.
I'm a lot stronger than I look.
I lost Lann friends, but I still believe in you.
We're gonna crush this battle.
Fun little fact. Spearland users tend to have the best energy versus twin sword users. The high energetic and people tend to be Spearland, and the ones that are not are super antisocial and awkward and weird. And kind of flaky. Not all of them! I swear, not all of them. But I still have respect for this class. I have a lot of respect even if I stop being friends with some of my Lann friends. I have a lot of respect for your class, so you better keep playing this class. No matter what I said, no matter what, you keep playing the class you are meant to play. You represent the whole hierarchy of this game. Be proud of it.
Soon, you'll be able to just relax and smile.
Yes, what if I think I skipped
We're gonna crush this battle!
Yay!
We can't give up now. Let's try again. We can't give up now. Let's try again.
I need to somehow make memes of all the voices. It's so
What matters is that you did your best.
What matters is what you did your best.
What matters is that you did your best.
My hair's a mess.
Sometimes I forget where I end and the swords begin.
This man is a little bit worse than Akel to some extent. Confident, but also lethal at the same time.
I welcome the strength of any ally.
Why did you die? I'm sad. Wait, let me Google this. Who was Billy Kametz? Because, you know what? You guys are... except for the one that's... Except for, what's your name? Jaguar. Except for Jaguar. Jaguar is awesome. You are awesome. Thank you for coming to the live stream to see Lann. I want to teach some people something. I can't help it. I feel like a lot of them are so, like, not aware who Billy... Like, you guys don't understand what kind of title this man is. Okay? Look at this title. He played... Wait. Let me see. Let me see all of the characters. Holy shit, that's a lot of characters. He played, oh my god, Bizarre Jojo. The voice actor of, that's a lot of characters I can't name. Anybody knows, these characters from Demon Hunter, Demon Slayer? I can't do that. Let's see. Yeah, he's look him up. He's awesome. He died. Rest in peace. Wait, he was Rock Lee? What? Don't ruin my childhood. Don't ruin my childhood. You guys are gonna ruin it anyways. Where did I go? Lethal Weapon, welcome.
I welcome the strength of any ally.
Yes.
Relax. I've got this lot. Get it together. You can do it.
That's what I've been telling everyone. Been telling my own people. They're like, no, you're crazy.
Nothing that gets in my way stays in one piece.
I know, right? I want to watch One Piece.
When you fall, it's just a chance to practice getting back up. When you fall, it's just a chance to practice getting back up.
I would worship you to the day I die.
A healthy mind is a healthy body. Don't hesitate. Keep on pushing on.
You are such a great teacher.
Strength is confronting your own weakness and overcoming it.
I know some people don't want to hear that.
Strength is confronting your own weakness and overcoming it.
I had to do that all my life.
It's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over. I'm afraid, but I must take action.
What did he say?
I'm afraid, but I must take action.
When you gotta make hard decisions, but you gotta think ahead. And know that at the end of that decision, even though you were scared, it'll be worth it at the end.
It's too early to give up. It's too early to give up.
This man just wants to fight everything he sees.
It's okay. I'm here.
I want to cry.
It's okay. I'm here.
You're gone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry for real though.
You've done enough. I'll take it from here.
I'm gonna go to sleep happy.
Tired already?
I wanna watch his voice.
Good, good.
That's what I say! Good, good!
Good, good. It wasn't enough.
Don't degrade yourself now.
It wasn't enough.
Oh,
What did you just say?
I said I love you. I mean, no.
What did you just say?
I said nothing of the sort.
Amazing. Truly amazing. That's no good. That's no good. Spin to win!
That's so cute.
With a party like this, we can't be beat. Time to settle who's the best fighter.
I wonder.
Back in my day,
That's it? What?
back in my day,
Back in my day, yeah.
sure, I get knocked down.
Hello. Good to see you.
You're so positive.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Right. Let's get going. I've got a good feeling about this.
I'm alright.
I'll cut you all down.
Hell yeah!
I'll cut you all down.
This has nothing to do with this live stream.
Comet Dash!
Comet Dash.
Comet Dash!
Now just make that into anime and say Comet Dash. And then whew.
Number 7!
What?
Number 7!
What?
Number 7!
Number 7. I don't Is that a One Piece? That's probably a One Piece. Oh my god. Well, there you have it. We reached Lann. I love Lann. I miss this incredible voice actor that has decided to play this incredible class. A lot of people don't know about that. Greetings to all return players. Your favorite game, if you still love Vindictus, just know that the voices, the voices of your character has been finally given. My real question is, since the voice actor died, I wonder if it's difficult to say this. They either said that they're gonna add a different voice actor to continue new lines, or kind of like use, I don't know if it's AI technology to replicate his voice, because you can't replicate it, but it just won't kind of sound the same when you repeat lines, because they're probably still going to be making like new lines for ongoing events, or probably wherever the game is heading towards. So I'm wondering what they're going to do, unless before Comets has died, he has said a couple more liners before his death, so that has been implemented into Lann currently. So as a enthusiast for gaming developer and understanding of that world, it makes me wonder how they're going to add more lines, because he's dead. Rest in peace, you great hero. Anyways, it's been awesome for tonight. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. I will do more now at night. If you want, I can still stick with Lann. We're not done with him yet. We can do twin swords. I'll probably do him when I'm not feeling tired at work, probably this coming Friday. And yeah, it was really nice to, get to know Lann a little better. I guess I have some grief, because when you look him up, and if you are an anime fan or other type of titles related to the voice actor himself, you'll see why. I genuinely respect this character from the bottom of my heart. The way they created him, the way that he was started Vindictus, and I hold a lot for this character. Even if I don't main him, that's how much respect I have for the way they created this character, and respect for the main creator of Vindictus. Like many players hate him for the development, but if you were in his shoes, you would know that you're fighting to keep this game alive. You're fighting, and I'm fighting too. Like, I want to be part of this game's journey, and I will continue to be its journey, whether if I lose friends or gain friends or gain anything. I am all about, one day this game is going to blow up, one day, and it's going to be one of the biggest games in the entire world, and I know it's going to be there one day, and I know it. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but one day it's just going to blow up, and I want to be part of that journey. So I'll see you guys next time, okay? Thank you so much for coming. This is Spirit Ram, and this is my Lann. He goes by Zora Spartan. I had a reason for that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later, okay? Have a good night. Have a good rest of the weekend, start of the new week, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.